He threatened to cut me off if I skipped my sister's wedding. So I handed him an envelope that shattered his world. He thought he held my future in his wallet. What he didn't know. I already owned my future and I was about to destroy his. My father always made it clear. My sister Elena was the golden child. Straight teeth, sparkly laugh, and daddy's perfect little princess. Me? I was the difficult one. Quiet. Bookish, never good enough. So when Elena announced her wedding to some investment banker with a chin too sharp to trust, the whole family went into royal frenzy mode. My dad called me up and said, "If you don't show up for the wedding, don't expect a single cent for college." I almost laughed. But instead, I just smiled and said, "Sure, Dad, I'll be there." What he didn't know. I had graduated 8 months ago valedictorian of my Ivy League university. Full scholarship. Already working remotely as a lead data engineer for a top tech firm, pulling in 6 figures. While he was busy buying centerpieces and micromanaging the guest list, I was building a life in silence. I didn't need his money. I needed something better. Revenge. So I went to the wedding. I showed up in a sleek black dress, no frills, no drama. Just poise. Dad gave me a smug look, thinking he'd won. But 3 days before the ceremony, I handed him a plain white envelope during the rehearsal dinner. He opened it, expecting maybe a cheesy card or a forced apology. Instead, his face drained. His hand started to shake. Inside the envelope were printed screenshots, hundreds of them. Texts, emails, and secret messages between him and his longtime golf buddy, who was very much not golfing. Turns out, my dad had been having a 5-year affair with his best man. And I had proof. But that wasn't the kicker. Also in the envelope, a copy of the legal agreement I had already filed with my attorney. Mom was getting everything. The house, the cars, the lakefront property. You see, while Dad was busy playing puppet master, I had been helping Mom track every move behind the scenes. She never let on. Neither did I. That envelope? That was checkmate. The wedding still happened. But it was awkward, tense, silent. Mom left him the next morning. He tried calling me. I blocked him. Turns out, the man who tried to control my future just lost his own. Remember this. You don't owe loyalty to people who use love as leverage. Quiet success is the loudest revenge. If this story lit a fire in you, hit that subscribe button right now. There's more where this came from, real stories, savage comebacks, and jaw-dropping twists. Subscribe, like, and share if you believe karma sometimes needs a little push.